how many times as a delivery driver for any of these apps, Doordash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Uber RideShare, Lyft, Walmart, Spark, Shipt, and there's hundreds of other apps that we all work, do you hear, get a real job? What does that even really mean? Is it people being mean or truly not understand what we do? And how do you as a driver handle it? Welcome back, everyone. It's Kim from Kim's Side Money Plans here for the RideShare Guy. What sparked this whole video, there have been so many posts on Reddit and even in Facebook groups asking, how do you handle people saying to gig workers, is this a real job, or get a real job? One post that I saw says, and I quote, other than the fact that just about anyone can do it, why do people say this? Makes me think of like working in a simulation for Monopoly money or something. It's so weird to me when people say this. Let me go put these fake miles on my car while I fake deliver these orders for fake money. I actually kind of found that really funny. Another post said, I've been told to get a real job, but I make more in less hours than I did in my real job. And then the last one says that anyone else have this or had people telling them to get a real job. In reality, I make more money doing gig work than I did at my real job, and even make more money working on my own time than the people telling me I'm not working a real job. Just curious on thoughts on this and if people are told the same thing. Well, in this video, we're going to cover what is a real job, what the gig economy affords many drivers to do that a W-2 job does not. And you are going to want to stick around until the end because I'm going to give you 5 things people don't understand about the gig economy that really does make this a real job. Before I even go any further, what do you do as a driver if someone approaches you and says, get a real job? What do you say to them? Do you educate them on what it really is? Do you say, screw you? Call them ignorant, rude, or even a dumbass? Because I sometimes do that, and I'm not gonna lie. I honestly get so angry because it's someone who doesn't know about our industry, but yet they probably order food or groceries to their door, or it's someone who is just plain rude and hateful, which is probably even worse, or someone who is ignorant and just doesn't want to learn and their mindset is just made up already, which is horrible too. Hopefully this video will bridge a little bit of the gap. I truly believe people think with dollar signs and titles because that's what society believes, and it also goes against the norm of what's been ingrained in us forever. They probably think, how much money can this driver really make? Obviously, a W-2 is so much better. It's stable. It has benefits. It has a 401k. I know because my family really thought the same way until I taught them otherwise. What they don't know is how working the gig economy lets us have privileges that a W-2 job doesn't allow us to have. And I'm living proof of that. For many drivers, they are making more money working at Doordash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Lyft, Instacart than their old W-2 jobs. The reason why this is so beneficial for most drivers is the flexibility and freedom to make their own schedule, which you can't in a W-2 job. Now, let's talk about stability. Is there any ever job security in any job you work? There is as much stability in a W-2 job as there is in the gig economy. That is what many people really don't understand. I know I never had job security when I worked in my W-2. As far as the 401k, yes, there is none, but if you're financially responsible, there are apps like Acorn and Robinhood, which is what I personally have. Now, you got us on the whole medical coverage. None of these apps pay for medical coverage, but most of these apps do have something like a Stride, or even most states have health insurance that you can use, but you have to pay into it. There is always a way that makes this line of work actual work. Most drivers adapt to making it work for them because they have their own story to tell and their own reasons why they are doing the gig economy. All of you people out there who think that this isn't a real job, what is the difference between owning my own company that I create my own hours, deduct my own expenses during tax time, I independently have health insurance through a company, and I'm making a decent salary working for myself? Oh wait, there isn't. Both are classified as independent contractors. It's the same thing. In reality, we're working for ourselves. We own our own company. I actually have a pretty interesting and funny story of something that actually happened to me out while I was working one day. I walked into a restaurant and was talking to the hostess that I know, and they know me by name, and I pick up there all the time. And she said, "Hey Kim, what do you do besides Doordash and Uber Eats?" And I asked her, like, grocery delivery? And she said, "No, like, what is your real job?" And I said, "This is my real job." And she said, "No, like, where do you go to work?" And I said, "This is what I do for work." And she said, "Why?" And so I educated her on how much the potential financial side there is to food delivery, and she had no idea drivers made more than she did as a hostess. She just thought we were delivery drivers. And I think right there, that is the biggest misconception. When they think of DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, Lyft, or even Uber, they think we are making a couple of bucks and putting in our pocket and can't possibly be making enough to sustain a future. But we can. Well, I'm here to tell everybody that I am living proof that this is the best option and solution for me and many other drivers just like myself. From day one, I run every day like I run my own business, because that is essentially what I am doing, because I'm an independent contractor. But the biggest thing is I am my own boss, but I am responsible for making my own schedules and being financially secure of what works for me and my family. This job allows me to be a present parent, which if I ever went back to a W-2 job, I wouldn't be one any longer, and that would absolutely kill me. I haven't, since I started the gig economy, I haven't missed one single school event or sporting event that my daughter has been in, because this job allows me to be there as a mom. For that alone, it's priceless to me and means the world, and I am extremely grateful for this real job. But enough about me. Here are the 5 myths that people don't understand about the gig economy. Number 1, we use our own cars. Yes, our cars go more quickly and cause lots of maintenance on our car. More oil changes, more tires, more brake pads. God, I can probably name 10 more things. Because we own our own vehicles, there's definitely depreciation, there's miles racked up, and we do deduct that at tax time. That's one of our biggest savings. Yes, we pay taxes, which we'll cover in another number. So number 2, we have the flexibility to make our own schedule. We are our own boss and don't have to report to one. If I want to work 1 hour or 18 hours, it's completely up to me. I can make as much or as little as these apps allow me to work. Number 3, We can control how much money and how many hours it takes to get there. We set our own goals based off of what we are financially trying to achieve. Knowing this allows us to work whatever hours it's going to take to make our own financial goals. Some drivers are part-time and it takes them under 10 hours. Some are full-time and can work up to 60 hours. It's an industry that adapts to all different kinds of lifestyles, which I think is pretty amazing and fantastic. Number 4, there are some drivers making close to 6-digit figure salary. Yes, you heard me right. Granted, that is not a lot of drivers who achieve this, but I wanted everyone to know the potential and how much drivers actually make to make it a real job. Once again, many people associate success with dollar signs. If that isn't success, then I don't know what is. And lastly, number 5, if we get paid money and we pay taxes, it's a real job. Short, sweet, and simple. And if you ever wonder what I tell people who ask me, I always say, I get paid money and I pay my taxes. Therefore, it's a real job. And that comes directly out of my mouth. So tell me your story. How has the gig economy helped you and why do you do it? The more comments, the more chances we get to educate all the viewers out there why this truly is a job, and a job that I personally love doing and have fun with it as well. Are you new to this channel? Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that bell is turned on so you know when all of our latest videos come out. Are you looking for more videos to watch? Don't forget to check out this one right here. See you next week. Bye, everyone.